Hi viewers, welcome to my channel Devops. So due to some of the issues from last few months, we are not uploading any videos. From now onwards, we are continuing to do upload videos. And I got so many questions from the viewers that we haven't done any videos on how what are the AWS services we are using and what are the uh, important services we need to learn as a DevOps engineer. So from that's why we are creating one playlist for the AWS beginners guide. In this playlist, we are going to upload the important AWS services from very basic to advanced level. So as a DevOps engineer, we should not need, it's not mandatory to learn all the services in AWS, but we should need to learn services like EC2, VPC, how we are providing the policies for the IAM and ECS, EKS, ECR repo and Lambda and Route 53, how the how DNS is allocating. So these are the services we should need to learn in AWS. And in this video, we are going to learn how we are creating the VPC and how the public and private subnets are creating and how we are allocating and how the route propagation and the subnet allocations and all these are going to be learned in this video. So check here. So first we need to choose the region where we want to create our VPC. So currently it is in a Mumbai region. So you can check here under your VPC. So it already one default VPC is already created. You can check in another region as well, in Virginia as well, there is already one default VPC is there. So AWS will provide the one default VPC. So if you want to create new VPC, you can click on create VPC. Then here we have the option choose whether we want to here we can create by using two ways. One is by using VPC only. So here we just creating one VPC and we can manually creating the public and private subnets. And one more option is that is VPC and more. So that VPC and more is means, so AWS will create and it will it will automatically allocate all the required things. So you can check here, click on VPC and more. So here choose the project name and see the subnets, public subnet, private subnets, how this route tables associated. So everything here, and the network connections also you can check. It is already created one one internet gateway as well. So you can check here. So if you change, here you can able to change the project name. So you can give name as whatever you wish. Here I given menu VPC and give the IPv4 range. So it is already taken, and availability zones it is already taken too. If you want to modify this, you can choose whatever you want. And then we have NAT gateways. So here we have, if want to create a NAT gateway, you can choose. Here I chosen only one NAT gateway. See here. So this NAT gateway is created and it is attached to the subnets. It is automatically. So you can compare the preview as well. So if you do modify changes here, then in the right side you can able to view the changes. Once it is done, you can click on create VPC. See here. So step by step it creating VPC and the DNS names and verifying VPC endpoints, creating the subnets and creating the 4 subnets, public, private subnets and all. So see here, so everything is created from the AWS and it creating the NAT gateway and internet gateway and attached. See, it's created everything. So click on view VPC. So it's all created. Click on view VPC, then we can able to see the VPC dashboard and you can see the resource map here. So VPC name and the subnets and private subnets is connected to private route table and the public subnets is connected to public route table and NAT gateway, internet gateway. So everything you can able to see here. So this in this way AWS is automatically creating the VPC for us. Next we can create our own VPC by using the option create VPC. So here now in this way we can go to VPC only, and here I am giving the VPC name as a DevOps VPC, and here I need to give the IPv4 range 10.0.0.0/24. Okay, so now my VPC is created. See, now I'm having only VPC only. Now in left side, click on subnets. Click on create subnet. Click on create subnet and choose the VPC. So now we created the VPC as the DevOps VPC. So I'll choose the DevOps VPC. Then I'll create the public subnets and I'll give the public subnet one. And so if you give the availability zone, it will take the which availability zones we need to join. So if you don't give any availability zone, then AWS will automatically choose the availability zone and give the IPv4 range 10.0.0.64/24. Okay, sorry, 26. Okay, so in this we'll get 64 IPs. So if want to change anything, we can able to modify it, but I don't want to do anything. So and I'll create a one more subnets, public subnet 2 and availability zone, and then you can give the subnet range 10.0.0.0/24 26. Sorry. Sorry, so this is already given, so I'll change to 10.0.0.64. So now I'm getting 64 IPs. So once it is done, click on create subnet. See here, those two are available. The two public subnets is created. So now we can create a private subnet. Click on create subnet and choose the VPC ID and give the name of subnet private subnet 1. In this we can choose the availability zone as US East 1A, because last time we haven't chosen anything, so AWS is chosen automatically. So now we are choosing, and I'm giving the subnet range as 10.0.0.128/26. So now I'm getting 64 IPs. Okay, click on create a new subnets, then subnet to I'm giving name as a private subnet 2 and I'm choosing the availability zone and IPv4 range 10.0.0.192/26. So then I'll getting 64 IPs. Okay, so sorry, private subnet to. Okay, so if everything, click on create subnet. So these two subnets are creating. See, it is available. Okay, now you can check all the public subnets to private subnets that we created. Now we have to create the route table. In the left side, you can click the route table and click on create route table. Then give the name of the route table. First, I'm creating the public route table. So I'm giving name as Devops public route table and I'm choosing the VPC, that is Devops VPC only. So click on create route table. So now public route table is created. Then click on create route table and create for the private the same Devops private route table. Choose the VPC, that is Devops VPC. Click on create route table. Now the two route tables is created. So now we need to route table association we need to do. We'll do that is later after creating the internet gateway. So now go left side, click on internet gateway and give the name of the internet gateway as Devops internet gateway. Okay, click on in create internet gateway, then click on attach to VPC. So choose the VPC wherever you want to attach. So for me it is the Devops VPC. Then click on attach. So this way you can create in the Devops, I mean internet gateway. This is done. Next, create NAT gateway. Create NAT gateway, Devops NAT I'm giving name as, and choose the subnet where you want. So NAT gateway, so we need to choose the public subnets. So under the drop down you have all the subnets. Choose the public subnets because through public subnet only the It will able to connect to internet. So then attach elastic IP, then click on create NAT gateway. So a NAT gateway is created now. Then see the status is pending now. So wait until it getting to available. Next, now go to a route tables. So we need to attach, click on actions, edit subnets. So here choose this is for the public route table. So you have to choose the public subnets and click on add subnets. Then go to route table, see, then route table, edit routes, and here choose 002 public route table, right? So we have to choose the internet gateway and choose the internet gateway which we created now. So in this way we can edit the routes as well. This is up to this we have completely associated public route table. Now go to private route table, click on action, edit subnet association, and choose the private subnets which you created. Click on save association. Now drop down, click on edit routes, and 00 means from all, and choose the NAT gateway and select the NAT gateway which we created now and click on save changes. So now we can check, so all the changes is got. So now the route tables association is also done. Now we can check the resource map here. See here the public route table is associated, private subnets is associated with the private route table, and see private route table is associated with the private route tables, and public route table is associated with the public subnets, and see this public route table is connected to internet gateway, and this private route table is associated with the NAT gateway and the private subnets. So you can able to compare this resource map as well. This is how we can create the route table, public subnet, private subnets, and we can associate this. So in this way we can able to do. Now we can go and create the security groups. In the left side, click on security groups. See here already we have one default security groups. Now we can create a new one by using the click on create, and here a security group name as Devops. I'm giving SG, and description is your choice, and choose the VPC. Here I'm creating a Devops VPC and custom TCP. Inbound rules, choose the rules whatever you want to apply. So I'm giving SSH to all, and once done click on create security group. So see here you are getting the inbound rules. If you want to edit any rule, you can click on edit inbound rules and choose whatever you want to give. HTTP 80. So from anywhere, 00 means HTTPS means 443. 443. So from anywhere, so if you want to change anything you can save anything. So in this way you can able to allow how many ports you want to do. You can click on edit inbound rules and click on edit outbound rules. So whatever the you want to apply changes you can do from here. So in this way we can able to create our VPC subnets and we can able to associate. So from next section we will see how we are creating the EC2 instance and how we are utilizing this VPC and how we are creating the private resources that we will check in next session. Thanks for watching.